Capricorn in the house. Welcome to Healing Dove Tarot, Capricorns. Shout out, first of all, thank you for all of your love and support from last week's weekly love video. You guys are legends. Exactly why I've started doing this. I love having you here, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe how quickly we're growing. It's just incredible. We're almost in the 10K club when it comes to subscribers, which just blows my mind. It's freaking awesome. So holla to all the newbies that have joined. We had heaps of new subscribers last week, so thank you. As you can see, I've pre-shuffled and laid out the cards. I'm sticking with the format for the weekly love readings. The only difference I have made is I have decided to split singles and couples. I just feel like I wasn't giving enough time to either group, and by doing this I'm able to keep them short and sharp, one oracle card, and it's more direct for singles and for vice versa for couples. So couples, hang in there. I am doing the couple reads from the 19th. They'll be uploaded then, so if you can just hang tight with me. Also, I have decided, hurrah, I'm going to be doing monthly readings from now on. General monthly readings covering all topics: health, wealth, destiny, career, you name it. And I'll start that for January 2019. So look out for that. And with the monthly readings, I am going to be doing the shuffling on camera. So for those that do enjoy seeing it, you can watch. For those that don't like seeing it, I will timestamp it and I'll put it in the description bar below so you can fast forward and get straight into the reading. Speaking about the description bar below, I have jumped on Amazon and found the links for all the decks. So a few of you have asked me, this is the Starman Tarot by Davide de Angelis. I found the links if you want to purchase it for Amazon US and Amazon Australia, so you don't have to worry about delivery. Okay, guys? Personal readings. I am available for personal readings, but the cutoff is the 19th of December. So if you've thought about it, if you're sitting on the fence, if it's something you're like, oh, should I do that, should I not? Please get in, because I will not be available for personal readings until the 17th of January in 2019. I am available for Christmas vouchers, so if you want to buy vouchers, a few people have asked me that. And then finally, wrapping it all up, look out on the channel for the 21st of December. I have a little bit of a surprise. All right, so let's get stuck into the reading. Capricorn, it is a doozy. I'm so excited. Yes, I just said doozy. It's a doozy on camera. My goodness. You start off this week, that's the 17th to the 23rd of December with the Five of Swords. Oh, Cappies, what energy we have, huh? What's really interesting, I just saw this, I haven't seen it. Have a look at this, you're going to laugh. You have the Eight of Swords coupled with the Eight of Cups coupled with the Five of Swords. Capricorn, if this isn't some karmic energy ending for us, I don't know what is. What's really cool about this is I feel like we're finally ending that cycle of mentally and emotionally feeling trapped and feeling kind of stuck when it comes to love, okay? The Five of Swords by itself as a card is a card of like winning, but at what cost, right? That's how most people would describe it, like winning the battle, what's fair in love and war, but what do you actually lose in that case? And what I feel like coming in for you this week is I feel like this is how it has been for you in the past, right? You've had to be a little bit defensive. And I feel mainly because the people that you've been attracting, Capricorn, as a single might not have been on the same wavelength as you, as your energy. But I'm very pleased to tell you that's about to change. So I can't wait. I just have to jump straight in. You have the power couple of all power couples in your reading. You have the Empress and the Emperor. Boom. Look at that. Literally. And what's really cool is that how they fell out was the Empress was the first card to come out, and then you've got the Emperor. Like they're bookending each other. So beginning of the week, end of the week. It's just crazy. And she's kind of there in her element, in her power, being abundant, drawing in abundance. And then he's there looking up towards her. Capricorn, it is your season. It is the week of Capricorn, okay? We start our solar return on the 21st. So for a few of you little Cappy babies, happy freaking birthday, because look at the abundance that's coming in. I mean, when it comes to love, I want to be the Empress. I refer to myself as the Empress. I do. because she's all-knowing, all-nurturing. She's the queen of queens, right? And it doesn't matter if you're a Capricorn male, you can still have this energy, right? But the Emperor's down there looking up at her. This is a power couple. This is equal, right? This is someone who could actually be famous. The Emperor does represent the sign of Aries. Now, I've mentioned Aries in your reading for, gosh, I don't know how long, but it could just be that this person's famous, they're very well known in the community, they're the king of kings, they have status, they have wealth. And, you know, just because I'm saying status, wealth and fame doesn't have to mean that they're like, you know, the richest person in the world or Bill Gates or something like that. It could just be that they're very well established in their life and career. But Capricorn, you're coming up as the Empress. You're coming up in this position as well. Really nurtured, really grounded, really focused, knowing where you're going. And I've been seeing this energy come in for Capricorn for quite some time. You know, I do these love readings and I write them down. You know, what did I say last week? What was the description? Amazing energy, past life soulmates. It's that kind of, you know, divinely guided energy coming through. Life purpose leads to love, Capricorn. The choice, your past or the future. Well, definitely not your past. You're moving towards this Emperor. True love rising up to greet you. It's here, Capricorn, and it's the most incredible energy. So you've got the Empress also coupled with the High Priestess. So, you know, it's really interesting because on one hand, you've got the Empress, which is also the card of being a mother, by the way. For those that are looking to conceive and wanting to conceive, I don't see the cards of actually falling pregnant, but it is telling you that that's something that's within your realm, right? But the Empress and the High Priestess, it's like this is such a spiritually guided card, okay? She's like the oracle, all-knowing, all-seeing, all-feeling, all-sensing. But sometimes the High Priestess can be a little bit out of reach. In Capricorn, we have the ability, I think I've talked about this before, and you know, a couple of you even commented about putting up that wall and not letting people in. The Empress doesn't do that, right? She drops her guard, she allows herself to be vulnerable. This is your invitation here, because you are drawing in this great love. Like, this is a power couple. This is twin flame kind of stuff, okay, Capricorn? You're drawing this energy into you, so it's important to allow yourself to actually be ready to receive it. Now, a Taurus could be quite prevalent. You could be speaking with a Taurus. You could be watching a Taurus from afar. I know, sorry, there's a few of you that are like, I don't want a Taurus back. Well, then, you know, don't take the Taurus back. But there is a Taurus that's coming up very strongly. Also an Aries. So you've got earth and you've got fire. They're the two main signs that I'm seeing. Maybe a Pisces, but it's not strong. Okay, so that means for me that it's a small minority of you. What's interesting though is that your intuition is guiding you at the moment. It's guiding you because on a 5D level, right, on a spiritual level, on the astral plane and places that you can't know or experience, you are drawing your divine partner to you. Okay, they're looking up at each other, this power couple. Whether you've met this person yet or not, you are doing the work to bring them in. And that's freaking awesome, Capricorn, because it takes a lot of gumption to do that work, right? Everyone just thinks that I say that flippantly, like, what does that actually mean, Ali? Is that some hippie term? Is that some spiritual term? No, that means actually, instead of pushing down everything that's hurt or feared me in my life and smothering it with alcohol and food and everything else, I'm actually grieving through that process and allowing that to transform me. Yeah, that takes courage. That takes guts. And Capricorn, if you are doing that and you're healing whatever's going on in your past, I commend you. And I say that because as you get to the weekend, you have the Ace of Wands coupled with the Nine of Swords. So this is a card of anxiety, okay, of mental anguish. Don't allow this energy to control you anymore, Capricorn, okay? I've talked about this a few times as well, and I don't know if it was in your video, forgive me. But for those of you that have been that don't have a meditation practice and that have been wanting to do something to work on your anxiety or depression or whatever it is that you struggle with, okay? No judgment here. It's a place of support. There is a great free app you can download for Android or iPhone called Insight Timer. They're guided meditations, so you don't have to be some whiz. You don't even need to know what you need to do. Pick one that the title sounds good, just like you would pick a video on YouTube. Put it in your ears, sit down, close your eyes, and do whatever it tells you, okay? Start with 5 minutes a day and then build it up. That's what will clear this kind of energy. But Capricorn, you're so smart. I don't even feel like I need to give you that message because you've got the 9 and the Ace of Wands here. And together, what does that make? 10. So you're completing the very end of a cycle, Capricorn. It's an important week for us, okay, us Cappies. And why? Because we have the full moon in Cancer coming up on the 23rd for the Aussies that are watching, and on the 22nd, I think, for the US, the UK, and everywhere else in the world. I think India, you guys are the same as us. You're the 23rd. But we're ending that cycle, okay? We're letting go. It's that final push, that final shift of letting go of whatever it is that we need to let go of. Stop beating yourself up for whatever happened in the past, because this Emperor, your person, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, with your male or female watching this, he's trying to come in very frickin' slowly. I don't know why, but I just got Calamity Jane come into my head. So for some of you watching, I don't know if you ever watched Calamity Jane, but you need to go watch that, or something for Calamity Jane for someone. But your person's coming in, okay, and you need to be able to be present for them. I've said this a lot this week in the singles reading, and I'm going to say it for the Capricorns as well, because I don't want you guys to miss out on a thing. Gabrielle Bernstein, she's written this great book, you know, The Universe Has Your Back. Most of the stuff you guys will know because you read the tarot with me. You're so advanced spiritually, Capricorn. But she has this great section in there about singles and looking for love, and one of her friends that was forever saying, I'm never going to meet someone, I'm never going to find the love of my life, you know, I'm never going to have this energy that Ali talks about every week. Well, what does that tell the universe? I'm never going to, right? And it's funny because this was a light bulb moment for me when I heard it, because it was so poignant. I was like, yeah, wow, because that's what you're putting out. So what do you think you're going to get back? You're putting up a block, Capricorn. You're blocking that energy coming through. And I can see a little bit of that still here. So I need you to stay strong in your conviction. I need you to stay strong in your faith. You might not have even met this person yet, Capricorn. I do believe you're connecting at a higher level spiritually. Absolutely. You've got the High Priestess here. You know, it's just the energy that I'm feeling, okay? What the invitation for you here to do, and what the passage was in Gabby's book was, it was, I'm manifesting my perfect partner, and I'm preparing myself for when he comes or when she comes. And I was like, wow, that's so cool, because it's not only are you asking to draw it in, but you're trying to make yourself as ready as possible for when you do meet your perfect partner, right? Physically, mentally, however it may be. And they're coming in because what's really cool is you've got the Prince of Cups, so the Knight of Cups with the Emperor. This is someone coming in to offer you a cup of love. And Capricorn, for some of you, it could very well be this week that you actually meet this person in the flesh, in the 3D, and then they offer you, like, let's go on a drink or let's have a drink or something like that, because I do see this beautiful, brand new, passionate beginning, Capricorn. As long as you are willing to do the work and get out of your head and drop that tiny little bit that you're still hanging on to, that tiny little seed of doubt, right, where you're doubting whether this is coming for you or not, because it is, and just be like, of course it's coming. I'm freaking Capricorn. Boom. Bring me my great love. All right, Capricorn, some additional guidance for Capricorn singles in love from the 17th to the 23rd. Please show me, what do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Seriously? Wow. Okay, so guess what card you got, Capricorn? The Emperor. Bum. You can't write this shit. Look at that. Thank you, Spirit. Pretty cool. Yes. All right, so let me read this for you, okay, lovelies? I'm so happy for you guys. All right, keywords. Guide, prioritize, act, structure, effort, and reason. In matters of the heart, the energy of this card can both help and hinder. Examine the role that you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy, and this is true for all relationships. This card reminds you, as a guide, not to dominate. Do we? Yeah, I probably do. This card focuses on the intellectual rather than the emotional side of relationships. And this is what this card speaks about, right? This is that last little bit of mental anguish that I was telling you about. How is the relationship serving those involved? If a relationship is to be healthy and strong, everyone's needs must be met. There has to be sufficient structure and order so each person knows the boundaries. Each person must take a relationship a priority and put effort into making it strong. And finally, the decisions made in and about the relationship must be based on sound reasoning rather than pure ego. If you're looking for a romantic relationship, are you actively searching or are you hoping someone will simply show up in your life? This is a card of action, of being proactive, not reactive. Take the lead, network, make yourself available. Make yourself available, Capricorn. And there's an affirmation here for those that do meditate. I ensure that my relationships are healthy and that each person's needs are met. And the traditional tarot archetype is the Emperor. So I think that kind of ties in with what I was saying before about that last little piece that you need to let go of, Capricorn singles, in order to bring in this beautiful, divinely guided power couple love. And that's really about that hesitation, that self-talk about the role that you play. Accept it. Just accept it and move on. And I feel like you will do that, Capricorn, because this is the weekend energy for me as we get through past that full moon in Cancer. And then I wouldn't be surprised, and I want you guys to tell me, promise that you'll come and tell me, if on that weekend, the 23rd, or maybe it's even Christmas Eve, that you just might happen to bump into someone. Let me know. All right, Capricorn, I hope you found this reading helpful. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.